What's up, y'all? All right, so listen, Linda. Listen. It's not even Friday, and I think we here for the reads, okay? Now, let me tell you something. Last night, we had a show, okay? And I was on Darius' show, The Spill, and Darius was telling me about some foolishness that was going on, and I'm like, okay, well, here's the thing. I don't know anything about a kingdom guest, whatever the heck his name is, him. I don't know him, really don't. I don't know. Y'all come on in, make sure y'all share the video, because I'm gonna help y'all DL pastors with something real quick. If you don't want your business out here, and you don't want somebody to bring light to you and your foolishness, then that's what you call shutting up. That's what you just leave people alone and you go on about your business, okay? You go on about your business. Y'all make sure y'all share the video. See, here's the thing. Don't come over here, right? Don't come over here to my page, right? Don't come over here to my page, want to check me and tell me about some scriptures and then tell me about discernment and homosexuals and all kind of stuff. Please. If you're a real straight man, like for real, you wouldn't even be bothered. Niece, like, can somebody talk to me real quick? You wouldn't even be bothered. Now, it's midday, it's early in the morning almost. I mean, almost day, something like that. If you really ain't got a problem, if you really don't have a problem, I mean, where the straight people at? I need the straight men and the women. If you don't have a problem with somebody else, whether it's their sexuality, what clothes they put on, or whatever the case may be, if you don't have a problem with somebody, if you don't have a problem with somebody, why are you on their page? Why are you on their videos? If you do not have a problem with somebody, why are you over here pitching up such a bitch, talking about what you don't like and they need deliverance and they need to do this and and you don't know God and you don't know the body of Christ and Hey, Trelina, is that for you to decide what they know and what they don't know? Daughter, is that for you to decide? See, the problem is, like I told you, I'm going to make you famous, Kingdom Guest. I forgot what Eugene, whatever your name is, I'm going to make you famous today. See, at the end of the day, you going to pull in more dumbass, ignorant-ass people just like you. You sitting out here with the foolishness with your non-graduating from high school ass, don't even have a college degree, talking about, I need to go to seminary school. Bitch, you need to go to school first, period. Bitch, you don't even have a motherfucking church. You ain't got no goddamn church. You and your fucking children and your wife is sitting up to them, your members. Bitch, let me tell you something. Some people, they're not called to preach. They just want to preach because they feel it's going to make them somewhere. Bitch, you are a failed preacher and a fucking failed musician. You ain't going to never be successful, baby. You ain't going to never be successful, baby, because you hateful and your heart ain't right and you ain't right within. And because you're not right within and you so hateful and envious of somebody else, you're going to always be fucked up and full of maggots and worms on the inside of you because that's that fucked up shit that's on the inside of you and you want to be out here talking about somebody else. No, bitch, what's on the inside is coming out. It's called gunk and bow. Thank you, Trelina, baby. It's called gunk and bow. And then you just sent this man over here and he going to be the motherfucking sacrificial lamb today. He gonna be the goddamn sacrificial lamb today. You sent this man over here. Yes, Kay, it's too early. Hey. Sent this man over here to the exact video. This is how I know motherfuckers be out with the bullshit. You gonna send this man over here to the exact video that you was on your post talking about us. Hey, good morning, y'all. Good morning. You gonna send this man over here to the exact video that you were saying in your post. Then Emerson said, yeah, my bruh, Kingdom Guest sent me over here. And then you get your retarded ass on, don't do this, bruh. Don't do this, blood. Don't do this. No, dude. No, like, seriously. You've been talking about me since March. And ironically, I don't know who you are. And you've been coming at Darius because of whatever you and the pastor, you don't like the pastor, use him at his church. Really? So you press because somebody else is minding their business, right? Okay, here we go. You press because somebody out here is minding their business and you wish that you had the, okay, it's right there in the descriptions, baby. That's what we talking about. You press because some preacher is out here using somebody else and you're mad because it's not you. You mad because it's not you. Are you mad because Darius is working for the health department? Are you sick? Do you need help, daughter? Are you just ashamed to say it? Do you have a real problem? You just sit out here and married this whole woman out here? And see, that'd be a telltale sign. Needs to be a telltale sign right there. These little faggot ass niggas be out here marrying these big girls and having children so they can sit out here and say that they're a man. Bitch, if you don't go somewhere, sit down. I said what I said. I'm a homosexual man and I'm saying what I'm saying, period. That's a telltale sign right there. Telltale sign. And he ain't Trey Trelano. This ain't Trey Trelano. That ain't, let me tell you something. You go click on that motherfucking page. That's not Trey. That's a whole daughter. That's a whole daughter. And ain't even no daughter in Zion. That's a daughter in hell. You asked for this today, girl. You asked for this. So, anyways, like I said, you've been on me since March, daughter. And I'm going to tell you how I know. See, you got on your post making a subliminal shot at me. I didn't even know about it because I don't know you. I don't know you, niece. I don't know you. Okay? Darius saw the post because you've been on Darius for a minute because you mad for the simple fact that he's operating in church and doing ministry and going on with his life. And he's a successful black man. And again, you're a failed black man that married a woman and had some kids and you out here struggling. Oh, yes, daughter, I got time. Charlie May, what you doing? Come on now, I got to take you on to the schoolhouse. Oh, yes, we got time, niece. We got time. We got time. And so that's how I know who you are. See, you want to bring yourself over to my neck of the woods. Good morning, Wayne. You want to bring yourself to my neck of the woods. Quez, come on, we here today. You want to bring yourself to my neck of the woods. And you want to sit out here and talk. I don't like them tight pants. Go find some more pants. So then Darius tells me, oh yeah, this pastor don't nobody know, but he ain't got no members, he ain't nobody, but he out here making posts about you. He been on me, but he out here making, I'm like, who is this? Who is this? Thank you, Quest. Who is this dude? So he showed me who the person is. I'm like, why do I know him? No, I don't. So then daughter comes out here making posts. Then the dude comes to the event, speaks to a few people, shades Darius, and then leave. Daughter, what's the purpose of you even coming around if you got a problem? Don't you not understand that the Bible say that he reign on the just as well as the unjust? And bitch, I'm not saying that I'm unjust, but bitch, he reigns on everybody, okay? And for the simple fact that you got breath in your body, he raining on you. So you better clap your hands and tell him thank you. This is what I be talking about. And then Latrice, a hot mess. Hot mess. Hot mess. Hot mess. So y'all, when y'all see this man's name, Kingdom Guest, let me tell you who he is. He's some undercover, down low homosexual man that is oppressed, depressed, and bothered on the inside of him because he can't be who he wants to be in the Lord's army. And he mad that there are people like me that the Lord loves, and not only loves, but he likes me, and he uses me for the glory of the Lord. I ain't got my app. See now, I need my app right now. I need my app. You mad because the Lord has used me for his glory, and you ain't getting no glory at all. And you mad, depressed, and detangled, and befuddled and carrying on, and you feeling all some type of way. You mad because I can go within and without. You mad because I can get money. And you still sitting up here begging to play the organ at somebody's church. You mad because you gotta beg a preacher to ordain you. You mad because don't nobody want to fuck with you, nigga. And you gonna sit up out here and send Emerson to the very same video that you was talking about Darius and myself and my panel on. At the end of the day, if you was such a straight man and you was doing the work of the Lord, niece, if you was doing the work of the Lord, niece, because we're going to talk about the things of the things today, okay? Yes. We're going to talk about the things of the things. If you were such a man of God, so holy and carrying on, and such a straight man, see, straight people don't be worried about gay shit, period. If you were such a straight man, why you so concerned? Why would you concern yourself with homosexual things? Niece? Niece? Why would you concern yourself with the things of the things, daughter? Okay? Daughter, why would you concern yourself with the things of the things? Oh, yes. If you're such a straight man, why you so concerned with another gay man on somebody else's show, minding their business, doing their thing, ain't bothering nobody, just having a whole conversation? What you press for? What you press for, daughter? What you press for? I can't call you son because you out here acting like a bitch. Bitch. This don't make no sense. And then you want to be up in somebody's church, renting somebody's church, which you can't pay for, because, niece, you ain't got no money. I am so tired of these raggedy behind men, especially you women. Yes, come on, Darius. I am so tired of you women that come on and y'all be sidelining and backing these men up with the foolishness. It don't make no sense. Make no sense. We're going to talk about the things today. It makes no sense. Hey, brother, how you doing?
Good morning.
So I'm letting you go with your part, because, see, you introduced this fool to me. You told me
I brought this topic up. Yes. So good morning, everyone. I brought this topic up because this is bigger than any one person. For some reason, we always have individuals that love to take slights at other people. They love to get on social media and write subliminal posts. They love to get on social media and sell off on different groups. In particular, we have a lot of preachers and what was that?
I said he did call.
What was that?
We got the right to call his name. I said he did call our name today, so we're gonna call him.
So we have a lot of preachers and ministers and different people that love to try to sell off on social media on people's lifestyles or how they choose to live. In particular, the LGBT QIA community. What I brought attention to last night was the fact that this is a prevalent issue. What I fail to understand is if it's not you, if it's not impacting you or your household First, why are you so concerned? Secondly, if you are a quote unquote pastor, minister, um, your role is to try to win souls to Christ, to draw souls to Christ. You can't draw people and you tear them down at the same time. Yes, biblically we don't all there are differences in what we may believe in. Some people subscribe to certain things, scripture, some people don't. I'm not here to convince anybody. As I said in a post earlier, I can't stand for you and you can't stand for me. However you choose to live your life and whatever you choose to do, that's fine. It does not impact me. It does not impact my household or anything that I am doing. So what I fail to understand is why people feel the need to get on social media and try to sell off on people. You write subliminal posts and you think people don't know who you're talking about. And really the reason why some people do stuff like this is because they chasing clout. You trying to be relevant. You're really not relevant. You trying to be relevant to somebody that ain't thinking about you. And that's just the reality. I don't understand why people just can't just tend to you and your own. Don't worry about my soul salvation. I can intercede for myself.
Yours.
He died on the cross so that I could go directly to him. And so I don't need your concern. Yeah, I don't have to go to you for anything. So, people like this, they just really reveal their own insecurities. They really reveal that they're clout chasing.
Yes.
They really reveal, they're clout chasing and they're revealing that, that they want to be relevant. You want to be known for something. If you want to be known for something, be known for being kind to people. Be known for encouraging people. Don't be known for getting up writing stupid ass posts and the people that laugh with you and comment in some of these posts sometimes, they really laughing at you. And these are the same people that you think gonna support you, they not. And what I also fail to understand is I know there was a gentleman,
Charlie,
and I see he just referenced in some way. I didn't read the post. There was a gentleman that got on it was actually your post from last Friday of your show. It made some comments. And what I also don't understand is how does this impact you personally? Are you feeling that you're the subject matter of the post, or are you being sent as an accolade or an advocate for somebody? That part I don't understand. But what I will tell you, since there are people that love to make comments about the LGBTQIA community, let me educate you. You don't want to mess with this community. You do not. I strongly suggest you go back in your corner, you continue to live your life, and you keep it moving. Warning come before destruction. Hear me, children. Warning come before destruction.
Sure. Listen up now.
I said it in a real nice way this morning. You're going to get laid out. You keep running your mouth. You keep writing these subliminal posts, you're going to get laid out. And baby, and let me tell you something. When we come, we come for the principle and the interest. So I would just highly suggest, if you don't feel that the post was about you, if you don't feel that the conversation was about you, keep it moving. A hit dog will always holler. So daughter, niece, sir, whatever you want to be called, we are in the age of non-binary.
Because look, mama want to get in the comments talking about girl. First of all, niece.
Yeah. So
you sent this man to my motherfucking page, right? You sent this man to my motherfucking page, and you want to sit up here and stir up some mess, sir. I'm gonna make you relevant today. You are a short, dumb black man who ain't got a fucking education. You don't even have a fucking college degree, and you talking about you going to seminary school. How fucking backwards is that? You're an ignorant black man and got married to some woman, some ignorant behind woman, and had some raggedy behind children. How dysfunctional is that? And then you want to be out here making posts about somebody that don't even concern you. Means you live in a whole nother city right across round the way from me. And you talking about, okay, come, bring it down, bitch. You ain't, bring it down. Come on to get it together. Bitch, you out here worried about me, and I don't even know you. You're mad because I was hosting an event, and you can't. You're mad that somebody's doing something in the community, and you're not. See the key factors here? You see the difference between me and you, bitch? You see the difference between you and Darius, bitch? Darius works in the community. You don't. I work in the community. You don't. I'm helping people. You're not.
Yeah, and
Bitch,
I don't concern
people.
myself about people like that because they're not relevant to me. And I don't know if that's what it is. You want to be relevant. I don't know if that's what it is. Maybe that's why, you know, people love to get on Facebook and they love to sell off and post and stuff. They're trying to be relevant. But if you are a preacher and teacher of the gospel, do you want to be known for writing posts on Facebook and attacking people that live differently than you, or love differently love differently than you? Or do you want to be somebody that's known for encouraging people, that genuinely cares for people, and you want to draw people to Christ? Because some of that stuff that I see people be putting up, and I'm talking to you, some of these people that I see putting up some of this stuff, you ain't drawing nobody. What you're going to do is you're going to draw people that's ignorant and stupid, just like you, and you're going to mess up some people.
Just like you. And then now let me go ahead and lightly tap on this sacrificial lamb real quick. Emerson, now I'm gonna lightly brush on you today, but since you want to bring up Christ and we need to be living and being more like Christ, let me help you out with something, brother. Let me help you out with something real quick. And I'm about to go Memphis on you, and I'm sorry about that, but you're just gonna catch this today. At the end of the day, let me help you. You talking about you want to be more like Christ? What did Christ do? Christ talked and dealt with anybody. He never brought up anybody's past, present, or future. He dealt with the things and went on about his business. The woman with the issue of blood, he dealt with that and told her, you go and sin no more, go on mind your business. The man that you with ain't yours, go find your husband. Boom, left it alone. He didn't condemn her. He didn't make her feel like trash. He didn't tell her she was going to hell. And he himself told his mama and his stepdad, I'm just here to do the work of the one who sent me. I'm here to do the things of the one who sent me.
Yeah, and you know what? Not to interrupt you, I'm sorry. You can't be out here trying to be judge, jury, and execution on people when your own life ain't clean. When you known in the streets for being an adulterer and airing your dirty laundry all over social media, for talking about your spouse all kind of ways up in the streets, but then you got the nerve and audacity to get on social media and think that you can pass judgment on somebody. Get your own house right. Sweep around your own front door
before you try to sweep around mine. Can you sing,
Get your life right. Get your life right.
Can you sing, daughter? Because you mad because Darius on the praise scene. Niece, can you sing? They said you can play the organ. Can you play these?
And you know what? I want to talk about that.
In the city.
I want to talk about that. I said last night, I love my church. And I'm not a person I'm not just somebody that comes and sits in the pew. I understand that God has given me a gift and that I have a responsibility to use that gift for his glory and for his edification. You know, and so I am also a very transparent person. I am transparent about my life. I am 41 years old. I don't have nothing to hide from nobody. I don't have nothing to lie about. You know, what I would have respected if this person had an issue with me, that they had just come to me directly, because then I could have educated them on some stuff about me, about Darius. Because see, you don't what this person did was made an assumption, but until you get it from me, you don't know nothing. Now I've never been one to shy away from my past. I own everything I've done in my past because it got me to where I am today. good, bad, ugly, everything in between. And if you ever want to know something about Darius, come to the source. If I am so relevant to you that you feel the need to write posts about me,
Don't ask my
and one
neighbor.
and one thing that I
Come to
do not
me.
expect is somebody that throws a rock
You like that
and
tall
then want to
niece?
hide their hand.
What's his name? What's his name, Darius?
You know what? I'm gonna be the better person right now.
I'm not. What's his name?
I'm gonna be the better person right now.
I'm not. What's his name,
Because
Darius?
the issue is really bigger than this one person, because there are
It is,
people.
but what's his name, Darius?
I'm not gonna call his name. I'm not gonna call his name. Even though
What's
he
his name?
called,
Eugene
even though
something?
he called mine in the post, I'm not gonna call his name. And I'm trying to be Christ-like, and I'm really
We
trying
passed Christ like.
I don't,
We
I'm
passed.
really trying just not to sell off, because I have the ability to go there. When I
Well,
go
that's
there,
my job. That's my job. You
yeah.
let me do
When
that.
I
What's
go
his
there, I'm
name?
gonna go there.
What's his name, there?
When I go there, I'm gonna go there, because the issue is bigger than one person. It's people that have forgotten that you don't have the power, you don't have the authority to pass judgment on me or anybody else. You don't have a heaven or a hell to put nobody in. If you don't like how I live or what you perceive or think that I'm doing, that's fine. Because I may not like that you're an adulterer. I may not like
Rashid.
that. I may not
Rashid.
like that you smoke. I may not like that you smoke weed. I may not like stuff about you, but that's fine. That's fine. We all different.
The
And,
children told me
and
what your name is, Rashid. You called me and
no,
my brother's name out. You did. And we not even bothering you, niece. We over here doing the works of the kingdom. And ain't nobody bothering nobody. See, Darius over there trying to be nice. And I'm
I'm being
tired of
nice.
being nice. It don't make no sense
No,
that y'all
it's
preachers want to call y'all niece, that y'all preachers want to call yourself doing the things of the Lord, and y'all want to be out here trying to kill somebody. For real? And let time go by, you're gonna be the very ones in somebody's inbox. Wherever you gonna go sit down somewhere?
and
I
you know
done
the one
seen
thing I
y'all too many
and the
times.
one thing that I've noted about people that always like to address a particular issue, they always want to make posts about gay people or about the LGBTQIA or same gender loving people. When people see your posts, it makes people wonder about you. Why are you always writing posts about the children? Why is every other post that you post about the kids? If you know why, it makes people wonder, were you touched? Did you participate in some things maybe early in your life? Are you trying to forget something or cover up something?
No, I
See,
got
this
a
is what
better
you
one,
don't
Darius. I
realize.
got a better
Let
one.
me help somebody today.
I got a better one, Darius. Do you have pent-up frustrations? Do you have some things that you do in your private time when your wife is not around? Or do you have some sites or some apps on your phone that you don't want nobody to know about? Or do you got some pictures in your hidden photo, daughter, that you really don't want nobody to see, that you be over there jagging off to, niece? Oh, girl, you don't do it, niece. I know your kind. Daughter, I know your
Mhm.
kind.
So what is the resolution here? As I see it, people need to mind the business that pays them. Don't be worried about what's going on in nobody's household. Tend to what's going on in yours. And if you're gonna write posts that are supposed to be spiritual in nature, don't be writing posts trying to sell off on people. Because what it really is, it's almost like people that do this kind of stuff, it's like they're trying to do some kind of comparison or contrast. Well, this person can do this. If they could do this, I can do that. First of all, you don't know the price that I have paid to do anything I'm doing.
You know the price of the
You
oil.
could write a post, you could write a post about me, but you never bothered to find out my story.
Okay, let me say something real quick, Darius. You see this fish food? See, when you do what you're supposed to be doing, and you got a real call in your life, let me show you something. See, like these fish right here, all them fish, when you feed, see the Bible say feed my sheep. I like to do scenarios.
The Bible say, feed my sheep. What you doing is not feeding the sheep. I'm going to go feed the fish, okay? Feast 5 loaves. See, you feed the fish, see this right here? Watch this, see this? Ooh, ooh, you feed the fish? Oh, they snatching the food. You see, they snatching the food. See that? When you go and feed the Lord's people, and you doing it the right way, they will come. See, what you doing ain't right. And you wrong because you wrong and you ain't right within. See, this is why you can't feed the Lord's people. You can't feed the Lord's people, daughter. You can't feed them because you're not feeding them with the right food. You feed them gunk and bile and mess, sneeze. Go ahead, Darius. I just want to interject.
Yeah, so I mean, so
Take my time.
that was great what that illustration. That's exactly what we're talking about. You can't feed nobody because you're not coming from a pure place. Nobody said that we have to agree with the way other people live. Nobody has ever said that. You have never said that. I have never said that. What I have always said is I tend to the business that pays me. Basically, I mind my business. I'm not concerned about what's going on in your household because you're not relevant to me. And I think this really comes down, King, to an issue of relevancy.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
You try to be relevant to some. The thing, mind the business that pays you. Don't look for no relevancy over here because I'm never going to affirm you. It's about it. I'm never going to affirm you. But you don't need my affirmation. Let your works. If you serious about doing ministry, do ministry.
That's the truth. Let your work speak for you. That's right.
Help people. Right. Don't tear people down. Don't get on social media and make posts like you have a right to be judge, jury, and execution over somebody, especially knowing your own past.
You better be glad that I don't know your full past, daughter, because I'll rake you over the motherfucking coals. And bitch,
they're
ain't
awesome.
nothing to say about me, because daughter, everything that you're going to try to say about me, I've already placed it out here.
And we talked about last night, we talked about being bound, and we talked about last night how lies can bound you. And I see my good friend on here, we had this conversation about how lies are like chains. They bound you. But when you can live in your truth, you are free.
And the Bible says, he whom the Son has set free is what? Mm-hmm. I can't get no help today.
You stalled for me for a second. I couldn't hear you for a second.
Oh, I said the Bible says that he whom the Son has set free is what?
Free indeed.
Obahasikoto. You ain't free indeed?
Now, I want to be clear. Being free don't mean that you live recklessly. I mean, even you can't talk about living a disciplined life. Whatever you're doing, live a disciplined life.
Come on, talk today.
It don't mean that you get a pass to go out there and do any and everything. But being free means that you understand, first of all, you understand your story. You understand to who you belong and who you answer to. And outside of Jesus Christ, who died for my sins, who direct connection to the Father, I don't owe nobody nothing. I don't owe nobody no explanation. Once I give it to him, he is the only somebody that I owe an explanation to. He is the only somebody that I answer to.
Come on.
Being free, whatever your truth is, stand in your truth and stop trying to hurt people, because all you're doing is hurting, you're damaging people. And you're damaging yourself. Then you wonder why nobody don't want to fellowship or fool with you. You wonder why you can only go to certain places and you're tolerating that mess.
Talk about it.
It's a difference between being accepted and being tolerated.
And see, that's the thing right there. Mm-hmm. That's the thing right there. It's like a lot of people don't accept themselves, so they have an issue with accepting someone else. And here's the thing about acceptance. Like, acceptance is not tolerating nobody or anything. I accept you because you are who you are, and we go on. If you say, I love you, and there's no stipulations to it. There's no I love you, but. See, that's where a lot of people get it confused, especially in the church. Oh, I love you, brother so-and-so. I love you, sister so-and-so. I love sister so-and-so. Child, but she out here having these babies. God ain't pleased. See, no, you love a person past all of that. See, the love of the Lord is this. You love a person and you let your light shine. I can't hear no. What the organ players
Yeah,
and things.
you're right.
Oh, I
You're
forgot.
right.
Rashid can't play. See, the love of the Lord, is this right here. See, when you love somebody, you don't look at them and judge them and tear them down. You love them and you let your light shine, and you be the light that illuminates out of you from of the Lord's, and you be the person. And if something is wrong, you go lend a helping hand. That's what Jesus did. Since y'all wants to be up here talking about what Jesus said and Jesus did, all this. No, what Jesus did was took of himself and he did the work. Y'all ain't doing no work. You ain't doing no work. Y'all just want to be out here bumping your gums because you want to be relevant, you want to be noticed, and you want to be somebody of somebody. You ain't gonna never be somebody doing this type of stuff like this. You're gonna always be the butt of the joke.
And that's what I said about these posts. Sometimes people don't realize when you putting up posts like that, yeah, the people laugh. They're going to put up the laugh emoji. They might even comment. But I promise you, at the end of the day, a lot of them folks that's laughing with you in these posts, baby, they laughing at you. Because these are the same folks, when you asking to sow into your ministry that ain't finna sow nothing, these are the same people when you asking to support a program that you're doing, they're not going to support it because like they laughing with you in the post, but they really laughing at you. This is why you can't get $2 from some people.
Period.
And I'm big. And if I'm gonna ask for some damn money, I'm damn sure for sure gonna ask for more than $2.
And this is the thing right here. A lot of people want to get out here and do this stuff, and then they want to, like I told Emerson, you want to tie the Lord and tie the Bible in your foolish rhetoric, and then tell me, you got the nerve to tell me, DeMario King Jives, that I don't have no discernment. Daughter, I see you, niece. I see you. Let me tell you something. Elm straight man, Elm straight man is not going to be bothered by what another gay man or straight man or woman do. When you do you and you handling yours, baby, you ain't got nothing to worry about with nobody else, because first of all, I'm running mine. I'm minding the business that pay me. And what I do is I'm a vlogger, a commentator, news journalist, all kind of stuff like this, and an activist. I mind the business that pay me. Now, what you doing? Do you work at Amazon too? Do you work at Publix? Do you work at Salvation Army? Where you work at, daughter? Because when you really are concerned about your things and trying to be helpful to other people, this little maggot stuff right here don't even matter to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out here. I'm advocating. I'm making noise for people, trying to help people and stuff like that. And then you got people like this that come on, like what? Uneducated, unworthy, unfounded. Then want to sit up here and throw some scripture. See, that's how you know people are dumb as a mole skipper around here. You are so ignorant. The only thing that you can fight with is scripture. Really? So you can't educate. You don't have an educated response to say anything. So you go and grab scripture. The Bible says you going to hell. Is that your final response, niece? Daughter, is that your final response? The Bible says you're an abomination. Is that your final response, niece? Is that your final response? The Bible says over in Leviticus and Leviticus and Leviticus. Is that your final response? Because as an educated black man, I'm looking right at you, and with my spirit of, I see that there's a bigger problem. You have insecurities. So you were married to a big girl. and you had some dysfunctional children. You got insecurities, and you right here wearing ugly Walmart suits and carrying on, trying to be relevant in the community, seen and trying to be known of somebody. You got insecurities. And then on top of that, you undercover and on the DL. You out here inboxing folks.
And you know what? The funny thing is, if they are, I don't care. It is of no concern to me.
No concern.
So let's dispel that myth. You know, we don't care. But when you put your mouth on other people, remember, children, what comes around, what goes around comes around, and it usually comes back with interest. So I can't dictate how you deal with nobody else. But if you come for King DeMario Jives, or if you come for Darius Lightsey,
aka the Velvet Missionary.
The Velvet Missionary, trust and believe, every time you come for me, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna pay you with interest. And I can't say it no plainer than that. I'm gonna pay you back in kind with interest. And trust me, every time I have to come back, the interest rate is gonna go up.
Because we ain't got to your church yet. And your son be.
I'm not even gonna touch that, because the reality of it is, well, some of these people that love to pass judgment off on other people, what they don't understand is your life is a read. I don't have to read you because your life is a read. Now, if you want to get technical, let's not even go on opinion. Let's go off true T. Let's go off fact.
Let's go off facts, proofs, and receipts.
But I'm trying to spare you. I tried to spare it this morning when I said I suggest you move forward in life.
I'm not gonna spare him because you're a non-factor in my life, and because you are a non-factor, I'm throwing you in the trash. I'm gonna put you where you belong, and that's in the trash, because you're trash. You have no coof, you have no decorum about yourself. You are a hateful undercover man, period, point blank, and that's the end of discussion. You're a hateful undercover man that hates somebody else who lives in their truth and who are who they are.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm gonna pay you back with interest. Ain't no fixed interest rate here. For those of us with some education that understand what I just said. Ain't no fixed rate here.
Had a great show last night.
We had an awesome show.
Great show. If y'all missed it, y'all make sure y'all go over there to it's on my page. I shared it. But y'all go on over there to it's the Plug Radio. Go on over there and watch the show. We had a great show last night. King Giants and Four Kings was on there with Darius. And we had a great time. This man felt some type of way out here making posts on his page about myself and my crew and Darius. And you feel some type of way because you don't have a platform. That is sad. Now let me just get realistic about the situation. People feel some type of way because they don't have an audience. You don't have an audience, so you want to sit out here and talk mess about somebody else who do. That's sad. That's really sad. You can't help nobody. You can't hope nobody. You can't do anything. So what you rather do is talk trash, like the trash you are, about somebody else. Sad.
Mm-hmm. And understand, I really don't even like having conversations like this. But there are times when it's necessary. And this was one of those times when it was necessary. Like Jay said, I think I understand what he means now when he says you're not gonna play in my face. If you don't do me, if you don't like me, fine. I don't require your friendship. I don't require your approval. I don't require anything from you. Because being honest, I probably don't like you either. And just being honest, you're probably you're a joke to me. Which is why I don't pay you. Like I feel like we have spent too much time discussing a non-factor. But you want it to be famous, so we're gonna make you famous today.
Charlemagne, say you're trash. Say you're
Oh Lord,
trash.
try.
No, not you. Say.
Oh, I'm about to fall out. I'm literally about to fall out.
Right. Say it loud. Say you trash. Thank you.
You know, so like go off, be great, live your life, strive to be better. Because if you come over this way again, I have already said it, and please believe me, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna pay you back with interest every time.
And again, I don't know you. I don't know you. You just came to my page today, and this ain't the first time I've been made aware of your presence. See, I'm the king in this jungle over here,
and I don't know if
my presence. And again,
I don't know. And the guy that came in your post, I don't know if I can only assume he was sent, because I can't understand why he even involved himself, why he even felt the need to comment on a post. And that's why I said a hit dog will always holler. Because that show on June the 1st had nothing to do with either of those two men. That's the facts. That show had nothing to do. My show last night didn't call nobody's name. But what I will say is, and I'll say it again, a hit dog will always holler. So if it didn't apply to you, you should have kept it moving. Because the reality of it is, 99.9% of the people who watched his live and our live last night don't even know you. They don't care about you. You're not relevant to them. You're not relevant to us. But apparently you want to be relevant.
Baby.
So like I said, we making you famous today.
Just a nobody. Ain't telling about something.
Now it's up to you. Do you want to be a single episode? Or do you want to be a series? Because I have no problem, and I know my brother here doesn't, I have no problem making you famous.
Not one. Now you may get one person if they crazy to come to your church after this, but the people gonna know who you are.
Yeah. I have no problem any acolyte or anybody that you seeing that tries to come for me or my brother. I have no problem. We have no problem making them famous. And the one thing about fame that you better remember, you can't dictate it. And it costs. Mm-hmm. Like I said, we'll make you famous. But you ain't gonna be famous the way you want to be. I will write you a check that you can cash. Because I ain't sitting on insufficient funds.
Are you mad, daughter, that we some handsome men's? You want this meat, mama? You want this meat? You want this meat, mama? That's that what you want? You want a rendezvous? That's what you want. You want a rendezvous, baby. I'm sorry, I don't sleep with everybody. I don't. I don't sleep with everybody, and I don't like painters. Picasso. Okay. You will never be able to say, you know this, you know that about me, baby, because you don't. Baby, my name is not running through the city. And baby, just in the words of the character.
And that's the thing. And the caravan.
sweep through the city. So what?
Yeah, and that's the thing. And that's the thing. The reality of it is neither one of these men know nothing about either one of us. They operating off what they think they know or what they have heard. But they really don't know either one of us. Even if we share space in terms of being in the same service, that don't mean you know me.
Let me show you.
But that just meant that we were in the same space at the same time.
Love you.
That don't mean that we have relationship. That don't mean that we really know each other like that. That just means we was in the same space.
Not playing. Tell her to call me, okay? All right.
Mm-hmm. So I said, what I would want to say is, you didn't take you didn't take the time to try to get to know me, because had you gotten to know me, you would have known that it would have been ill-advised. It was ill-advised for you to come at me any kind of way, to come at this man any kind of way. As I've said it, I'm gonna say it again. We're gonna pay you back every time you come, and we're gonna pay you back with interest. So leave it alone. And it's a song say, leave it alone.
In the words of my leave it alone.
And it's a song say, leave it alone.
Leave it alone. God can handle it better than you can. Leave
it alone. Can somebody in the comment section, can you type in leave it alone? Hashtag leave it alone.
Hashtag leave it alone.
That's right. That was Mother Pace. That's right, Tony. Yeah. Mother said leave it alone.
And we're going to ask you kindly to let it alone.
Oh, that's the last time I'm going to ask. Because if I have to come back and address this again, I can't speak for you, but I can speak for Darius. If I have to come back and address this again, as nice as I'm being now, you're going to think I'm bipolar. Because I'm going to flip the script totally. That's not a threat. I'm not trying to threaten nobody. That's a promise. All the constraint that I have reserved this morning, because I realize the issue is bigger than any one person. And it's really an issue of the spirit. It's not really an issue of flesh. It's a spiritual issue. And I understand that. But if I have to come back and address this again, I'm gonna leave it at that. Some of you all on here, some of you are being introduced to me. Some people on here know me. Hear me. And if I have to come back again, I'm coming with receipts. That's right. Leave it alone. That's right. Hashtag leave it alone.
Let it be. And all these subliminal posts, daughter, see, I don't even go to your page. That's how irrelevant you are. I don't even go to your page. People just be sending stuff.
I don't
and I'm just
either.
like,
but you know what? But it's a sad thing when you can write a post that ain't that was intended to be subliminal, but really ain't. That somebody had to bring to my attention. Because you're not relevant enough for me to follow you, to be concerned about what you post. That's right. I love that, Jennifer. The Darius Banker, leave it alone.
and see, the crazy thing is, it's like this, you know. You have a radio show. You're an educated black man that works in a field, health field, and you're doing something. And same thing that applies here. I have my own show that reaches millions of people. I have my own show and I'm helping people. I'm advocating. I was over there working with Darius before some stuff happened, but I still work with Darius.
Mm-hmm.
You know
And you still are.
Well, I can't say that was something totally different. We're gonna say that was something totally different. I work with Darius at his company, the company he worked for, and we are here helping people. What you doing, these? Can you spell? Can you spell? No, you can't spell because your church is named Eagle Eyes or Eagle Salvation something. You can't even spell eagle correctly. EGLES. What is that? Eagles. Eagles. Eagle Dominion. Eagles. Eagles. What is that? I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt and say you was trying to be cute, but you can't spell, daughter. Did you put that on your son biz? Niece, you put Eagles. You put Eagles on your son biz, daughter. Oh, Lord. You forgot the A, niece. You forgot the A. EAGLES. Eagles. You forgot? You forgot to do it? Oh, okay. Woo!
You know why I'm sitting here, I'm sitting here like, Lord, I don't have this good old iced coffee too, and I'm sitting here laughing.
Y'all, it's offering time. Let's go. Y'all go. Y'all for this good read today. Y'all go hit a cash app. Go hit a cash app today. Gonna be a blessing today. Praise God. We up here entertaining y'all this morning. And we are at work. I'm an Uncle Daddy full time. And I'm still working right now. I gotta go home and finish up some work. Well, y'all trying to go get a job. We got jobs, please.
I'm working. I've been working on 5 different things while I'm sitting here talking.
I got a job. He got a job. We working. What you doing? Darius works for himself and another company. Honey, I work for myself. Daughter, and I pay my own bills. Niece, don't ask my neighbor. Come to me. Praise God for the things of the things that he has done. Yeah, we gonna I'm gonna talk about the situation with Philip and his mom and the family a little later on. I need a break from that right now. I need a break from that. Anywho, peoples, listen, we have had fun this morning, but daughter, if you come this way again, niece, it's gonna be your death, and we're gonna have a funeral. Okay? We're gonna lay you out, niece. We're gonna lay you out. And we're gonna dress you how you should be dressed. And not them little funky ass, tight ass suits that you done got from Walmart's. Did you get a PPP loan, sister? Did you get a PPP loan? Because if you did, you should have bought you some new clothes. Girl. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go ahead and run to the first shot real quick. I'm gonna call you a little bit later on.
All right.
All right.